Hey guys, and welcome to this quick video where I'm going to show you how to search engine optimize your WordPress website. A lot of these tips will work for a general website that maybe doesn't use WordPress, but I'm actually going to show you the step-by-step process that we use in our web agency within WordPress itself. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the software that we use, and I'm going to recommend that you go straight for that software rather than sort of wasting your time looking at other people's software. This is going to be the best one in the industry. And then I'm going to show you how to optimize an individual page or blog post within your website based on one that we had done for our web agency. So if we get stuck in, I'm going to show you the first thing you need to do once you've got your WordPress installation set up is basically go to the dashboard like we are now, and then go down to plugins and then add new. And then what I want you to search for is SEO by Yoast, Y-O-A-S-T. This is the best plugin you can get, best piece of software for SEO on WordPress. So you see here, this comes up top of the list, WordPress SEO by Yoast. It's rated 4.5 stars. It's every bit as good as that suggests. Mine currently says installed because we have it installed on our dashboard down here. But all you have to do is just click the install now button and it'll take you through the process to install and activate WordPress SEO by Yoast. Once that's installed, then you'll get the little tab that will appear down the left hand side of your menu system. So if we just click into that, I'll just give you a quick run through of what it's about so you can see. I'm not going to go through the setup of that because what happens is when you install it the first time, there's little pop-ups with instructions as to how to set it up that they've kind of covered for you. So I'll let you guys kind of just walk through that process with them. The tour is like this, just so you can see. You see these pop-ups, you know what it's about. You can go next, and that'll show you a different area of WordPress or of the SEO plugin and what you need to do with it. So just follow their instructions to set it up initially. All that will do is really get your kind of basics set up, the basic settings and things like that. Once you've done all that, then you're ready to search engine optimize your individual posts and pages and media files. So say for instance we are on a specific page as we are now within the website for my web agency. This is basically an article that I've written about search engine optimization and how different little hints and tips and tricks that you can implement on your website to SEO your website. So what you want to do is you want to create the text for your website, and then if we go into edit page at the top toolbar here, this will bring you into the editing area within WordPress, of course. So the way SEO by Yoast works is that you basically pick a keyword that you want to be found for this individual page, a keyword or phrase. So in this instance, if you scroll down, you'll see the WordPress SEO by Yoast control area. We've chosen the focus keyword is search engine optimization. So what we want to do is create an article or a page, a block of writing that basically is about search engine optimization and references that a lot and gives good advice and hopefully gets shared a lot on social media platforms and gets engaged with by getting comments and things like that. What you'll notice is, and this is the way you should structure it, is you should basically create the content, the written article, based around a specific keyword or phrase. And it's worth picking that keyword or phrase before you even start writing the article. Now, quick hint on how to do that is you go to Google and go to keyword planner, and then you just click into the keyword planner, and basically this is a tool. I'll just log into Google here. This is a tool which allows you to research keywords and see what competition is sort of going on related to an individual keyword. So if we go into a specific keyword, say we search search engine optimization. I'm spelling it the British way. We'd have a Z or a Z here to do it the other way. Let's say we go search engine optimization UK. Okay. I'm not sure you need to enter your landing page, but I'm going to do it anyway. And then product category, we're probably business. Hang on. Search for web design development, that's what the company's about. And then what you want to do is click the Get Ideas button. In fact, we'll change. I was doing another tutorial about a different location, so we're going to do that. And then we're just going to click Get Ideas. And what this will do, the keyword planner will basically spit out a load of ideas based around your keyword. And this shows what people are searching for, what people are getting found for, but quite importantly, the competition that's involved for that specific keyword or phrase. And here's something to watch out for. When you do this, you'll notice here that we have engine optimization, SEO company, search engine optimization with a Z or Z, and you'll see the different competition involved. So say for instance SEO company, you're within that type of ad group, you're getting people searching for best SEO companies UK, affordable SEO company, UK SEO companies, and website SEO company. Okay, you can see then that there are 7,000 average monthly searches for that term, and then the competition for that term is low. So that what you should be looking out for, especially when you're starting out with kind of keyword optimization, is look for low competition. In most industries, competition is high, and you'll see here, you know, competition for just the standard SEO agencies, SEO Agency UK, SEO Agency, SEO for small businesses. They get quite a lot of searches per month, 1970, but the competition is very high, and they're actually sort of suggesting that you bid £5.96, which is about $8.50, I think, per click on your advert. Say you want to create an advert. So you see that the competition's high, there's a lot of people searching for it, but you're unlikely to really get into the in with your competitors unless you really have a lot of a large advertising budget to be able to apply into it. So what would happen here is if you created an advert or you got found and you got found through that advert within Google, every time somebody would click your advert, you would get charged $5.96, which is pretty expensive. The other thing to bear in mind is because the competition is high, a lot of people are bidding for these keywords, and that's why the bid is quite high for that keyword. So what you're better doing is picking either a medium or low competition area of keywords. So there we've got affordable search engine optimization company, search engine optimization web, and things like that. So pick a low or medium competition, which hopefully would have a fairly high average monthly search turnout. Now you see some of these here at 20,000, 65,000, and things like that. But really what you want to do is pick a keyword or key phrase like search engine optimization. Say within this, we go in, sorry, just hover over this, best SEO companies. So you would pick that key phrase, best SEO companies, and then what you would do is you would go back to your article or your blog post that you're writing or your page, and you would basically create the content around that search term. So at the moment this particular article, which we wrote, goodness, nearly 2 years ago, is about search engine optimization, and it's specifically targeted, because we were a kind of one-to-one web agency, it's specifically targeted for people in our kind of region. So it's just search engine optimization we've gone for with the keyword, as you see within the focus keyword area here. And then what you have to do is you pick your keyword, you write your content, and hopefully mention that keyword as many times as you can within that content. And then once you have your content in place on WordPress, as we do now, what you want to do is create a title for the page, first of all, which mentions that exact keyword. So in the instance of our search there, I think we were looking at best SEO or affordable SEO company or something like that. So you would have affordable SEO company wherever you're based in the title for the page. Then what you would want to do is edit the URL, which is just the web address, to replicate that keyword. So in our instance, we've got search engine optimization. The URL then immediately says, after zenithdesignstudios.com, it says search-engine-optimization, and then we've put in basics. After that, we want to get found, for kind of people searching for the basics of SEO. So you've got your title, you've got your URL. Then within the editing area, the actual page editing area, you need to mention your keyword within an H1 title. And if you don't know what an H1 title is, it's just like a big title on your page. You've got H1, H2 if we do the drop down here. You've got H1, H2, H3, H4. If for any reason you don't see these on your WordPress installation, it's because this little button here, the kitchen sink, is not showing. So if your WordPress appears like this, just click the little kitchen sink button, and then you can format the text however you wish. So what you want to do is you've got your title, URL, then within your H1 title you want to mention the keyword, and then early on within the first paragraph of your text you want to mention the keyword again. Hopefully, I haven't done this particular page, I haven't looked at it in a long time, hopefully this image is also optimized for it. If we click in, there you go, SEO, Search Engine Optimization Specialist, in this case Northern Ireland. So your images should replicate the keyword as well. And how you do that is within WordPress, if you add an image, you can just go click it and click this little image button, and then just enter like so, and then just click update, and that updates the image. And then throughout the body text that you have here, you would like ideally to be mentioning the keyword again and again and again, so that the search engines know that it's relevant to you. And then also you want to use further heading settings. So we use the H1 setting at the very top here, H1, and then you want to use H2 settings as well, like so. This is an H2 heading where we've mentioned search engine optimization. And then there's a whole article of good content about how to search engine optimize your website, all the different elements that are important that you should have in place, and so on. So it is a good article. It's good content. What you then want to do is you want to link out from your page to other pages within your website. For instance, we have an article on our website which talks about WordPress for SEO. So we have linked out here and linked over to another article within our website, and that's building an internal link structure. So if you link out to other pages of content within your website, Google recognizes that you have basically put in place an intelligent link system in that sense. What you then want to do, aside from that, is have links on external websites linking back to this specific page on your website. So the best way to do it is if you can get websites with kind of high rank authority. Say for instance a website within your industry wrote an article about you, or you guest blogged on their website and linked back to your website. That would build what's called authority, and that basically means that Google recognizes that you are an authority within your industry. And whenever a company becomes an authority within their industry and they get a lot of kind of traffic coming back from external resources like Facebook and LinkedIn and other blogging platforms or other websites within your industry, Google recognizes that, and they basically reward you in terms of organic rankings. By saying, yes, you're an authority in your website or in your industry, and we know that your content is good because all these other websites are linking back to your website. Therefore, we're going to rank you higher because we know that your content is of value to our searchers within our search engine. Okay, so that's kind of basic concept. If you write an article, make sure that your chosen keyword, which you should research in Keyword Planner, is mentioned a number of times, but it's also mentioned in the title of the page, the URL of the page, and different headings within the article. So you've got H1 headings, H2 headings, H3 headings, H4 headings, and so on. And then once you've done all that, what you need to do within the WordPress SEO by Yoast plugin is come on down to the plugin area, and you'll see here, as I showed you earlier, we've got our focus keyword. What we can do in here is now customize the way this particular link will appear in Google and other search engines. So you'll see this little snippet preview at the top, and that looks very familiar because that's how search results appear in Google. What we can do is basically alter the title, and you'll see if I change the SEO title within this, it'll automatically change within the snippet preview. Search engine optimization basic advice, for instance. And you'll see here it advises you how many characters you have left. If you go beyond that, the title won't show, or not all of the title will show in Google. So say we do this, you'll see it goes to -2, and then in the snippet preview it shows that we're only getting up to that word. So best keep it fitting within the number of characters, which is 70 that you're allowed. Same thing with the meta description. You want to be mentioning your keyword again, as you've done in the SEO title, and then you want to give a bit more information, which hopefully is a kind of attraction tool for people, to click into your website. So it could be that you're, leading expert in the industry, affordable, whatever you want to think up in terms of your marketing stance. You could write that in your meta description so people will see this snippet when your page comes up within the Google ranking. Okay, so once you've done all that, you can also enter meta keywords, but it doesn't tend to go towards your rankings at all, so you don't need to do that. So what you need to do is just have your meta description, your SEO title, and your focus keyword all linking up, and then everything within your article or your page linking up in the same way. So you'd have, as I've said before, your title, your URL, your body content, your different titles, your images, all replicating this focus keyword that you've chosen earlier. Once you've done all that, what you'll find is you get these 5 sort of major points going green. So we've got our article heading mentions the keyword, our page title mentions the keyword, our URL mentions the keyword, the content, which is just the written content, mentions the keyword 18 times, and then the meta description also mentions the keyword. If you scroll up to the top, then you'll notice that this little SEO icon basically goes green once you do all those things. And once it's green, there's kind of different levels within the green. It'll be red, then amber, then yellow, then green, or maybe it's amber and yellow the other way around. But once you have it green, what you want to do is really kind of fine tune the SEO on this individual page. So once that's all done, you go to page analysis, and this basically gives you a readout of all the different things involved in the article. So it will tell you things like there are 1,787 words contained in the body copy. This is more than the 300 word recommended minimum, so that's good. It's a good, solid, chunky article. The meta description contains the keyword. The page title is more than 40 characters and less than the recommended 70, so you get a green light for that. Keyword density is 1.07, which is great. The keyword was found 19 times. The page has 2 outbound links, which I mentioned earlier. Keyword key phrases appears 4 out of 17 subheadings. That's what I said to you about the H1, H2, H3, H4 category headings. While not a major ranking factor, this is beneficial, and so on. And then the 2 yellow ones we have are, it says the page title contains keyword or phrase, but it does not appear at the beginning. Try and move it to the beginning. And basically what that means is we should move it to be the first word within our article. So here, if we put in search engine optimization, okay, and then you updated the page, that may change that little ruling that they've put up. Okay, so scroll down, and and now it's mentioned 19 times in the content. And then you see there, that little warning has gone. It's probably down here somewhere. I can't find it, but it basically means that you've kind of ticked that green box. So the only yellow light we have now is this flesh reading ease test. And basically what the flesh reading ease test means is how easy is your copy, your written content, in terms of legibility. Bear in mind, from memory, I think you should be aiming for somewhere between 60 and 70. 100 is basically the top ranking, but that basically means that it reads as if a child had written it. So it's very, very short sentences, very simple words. You don't really want that in terms of, you know, attracting people and engaging people in your written content, but you do want to get a mid-ground, maybe around the 70 mark, which is very easy to read. If that happens, then this will go green. And that just basically means you've optimized pretty much everything within your page. You can go into advanced, but I wouldn't really recommend it unless you know what you're doing. So stick to the general and page analysis areas. Once you have all those things lighting up green, you're pretty much good to go with that page in terms of it being organically optimized for people to find it within Google and other search engines. Okay, so that is pretty much it, and that's what you should be doing for every page and post. Posts are just articles which basically link into your blog in chronological order, and pages are your pages within your website. So you should be doing that within every page and post within your website, just going into each page and optimizing it for your chosen keyword. So say, for instance, we have all sorts of chosen keywords on our website because we provide design services and search engine optimization and maybe social media training. And for instance, we have web packages for small businesses here. You see it lights up green as well. So we want to be found for companies searching web packages for small businesses and so on. And we've optimized that page to focus on that keyword. Okay, so look, hopefully that's been of help. As I said before, the first thing to do is get the WordPress SEO by Yoast plugin. Install that. It's by far the best search engine optimization plugin for WordPress, and it's constantly updated, so you're always getting the best advice and the best programming involved in that. If you need any training in that, you can buy the training from this guy if you wish, and you could do an SEO review of your website through him as well. It's expensive. Bear in mind that I think it's maybe a couple of grand, so maybe that isn't the way to go initially, but the plugin itself works really well. Just follow their setup instructions and then follow what I've told you in terms of optimizing individual pages throughout your website, and you won't go far wrong. Okay, so hopefully that's help. Do let me know if you have any questions or queries. You can comment. Normally there's a comments box below the video. Please do comment or query anything you see in there if anything doesn't make sense. And in the next video, what I'm going to do is show you how to basically run a Google ad campaign, because SEO, this organic SEO type of setup that I'm showing you now, is important for the future of your website. But probably if you're just launching a website, it's not going to be the most important thing. You're probably going to have to drive traffic using Google and Facebook and so on. So I'm going to show you how to do that in the next video. So make sure you watch out for that. If you want a complete series of videos, you can go anytime to totalwebsiteblueprint.com. The link should be below this video, and you will get our A to Z click-by-click guide from how to set up a domain, build your website on WordPress, choose the best designs, plus all of our industry insider secret resources that we recommend. So feel free to go to totalwebsiteblueprint.com. You can check it all out there. Aside from that, hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully it was of help, and hope to see you next time. Thanks.